Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's The Antidote. We got Justice League 2021 Snyder Cut. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we'll do this as a review. The movie was 4 hours and 5 minutes long, but I'll tell you right now, it didn't feel like 4 hours and 5 minutes. It felt like a breath of fresh air from the last one that we watched, the 2017 version of the Justice League. The connections among the different characters, mainly Aquaman and the Flash, they had the ability to connect with a lot of people that I felt like is going to be something that's going to be useful later on. Man, this movie was crazy. There was so many things going on. It just made the whole movie feel like a blur. Whether it was Alfred, whether it was Batman doing crazy, insane things, the movie was just impeccably done with good taste. You look at shows like Game of Thrones and whatnot, and you kind of think, wow, man, if people actually took time to write and flesh out characters, people would be more invested in purchasing little bobbleheads and whatnot. Because Zack Snyder, I felt like I felt like Zack Snyder was like if Mark Hamill was the one to do Star Wars, as a writer, or if you took Christopher Poloni, the writer for Aragon, and had him as the director of Aragon. The movie was just it has a bunch of different things that are going inside of it. Like Lois Lane, is she pregnant? Because it's hinted at one scene with a little pregnancy test. But we got Martian Manhunter in there. He was the general apparently. I don't know if he was the general the entire time. Then we got Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf, man, this guy has stepped up when it came to being a villain versus the last one. I felt like they made him more relatable in the sense that he was trying to not only achieve the destruction of Earth, but he was trying to serve his master. They even gave him little puppy dog eyes, so or human-esque eyes to make him more relatable. We got Joker, man. I was waiting for Joker to show up, but he finally showed up at the end. His banter back between Batman felt so freaking real, man. It was like they were about to kill each other right there on the spot. You got a seasoned Flash at the end of it as well. Oh man, the Amazonians. Oh, their resolve in the beginning of the movie to try to get the mother box to the army or whatnot, the contingency plans and whatnot. I felt the Amazons, that little sequence there was freaking amazing. Gal Gadot, I'm starting to see her flaws as an actor though. She kind of is one-dimensional with her acting. I mean to say, I don't feel her emotion at all sometimes when she's delivering lines. It seems kind of flat the more I hear her try to convey emotions. But she is very pretty. Darkseid, he is fucking, I want to say amazing, but we don't know too much about him. But his, you really got to see the mega beams and whatnot. Those things, he used them underwater as he was killing some Atlanteans. But the Darkseid is Darkseid, I guess. We get to see some new gods and old god action. I also like how Justice League, the Zack Snyder, is meant for comic book fans, not necessarily the casuals, because there's certain little nuances that are hard to explain or hard to ascertain what's going on unless you know something about the comics, especially like the new gods and old gods, for example. Steppenwolf mentioned it. You actually see it in the flashback, but well done. The Flash. I think the Flash. Yep, repping the Flash. So I think he is literally one of the, if not the strongest right now out of all of them. Once buried, he learns to tap into his real potential as a speedster and through the Speed Force. He could wreck Superman. The Flash has been one of my favorite characters just because of how underestimated he is. He may be, oh, he's just fast. And I like how he said it in the movie, is like, oh, fast is just an oversimplification. But no, the amount of feats that Flash has are insane. The Batman, oh man, when Superman first shows up and Batman's just hanging out in the back, didn't want to, show himself until the last minute. And I was just making sure that a civilian was okay. Was pretty funny because he knows he would get wrecked by Superman. So let's end that debate right now. I did like the fact that we get to see the heroes actually save people from day-to-day basis. So something as small as saving someone from a flipping car, and the Flash's ability to gently save a woman, because the Speed Force, believe it or not, since he's going so fast, it has inertia, kinetic energy, potential energy, all these different scientific terms that can literally waste somebody if he so much as gets careless and decides to smack them while he's using the Speed Force. So something as small as that, and how they have to save people by restricting their powers. That being said, Wonder Woman feels like she's too casual with collateral damage. In the beginning of the movie, she kind of like blows up the side of a building for really no reason. She's fast enough to stop that guy. I didn't really understand why she had to do that. But buildings, the buildings splayed all over across the street. Didn't really see a reason for that. Green Lanterns, man, I fucking love Green Lanterns. John Stewart was my favorite Green Lantern growing up. You can guess why, but I really loved John Stewart as a kid, mostly because of Justice League Unlimited. I thought he would make an appearance here, but he did it. Oh well, maybe we'll get him in the next one. I heard there is a Green Lantern film coming up. I'll be super happy if they just made a Justice League 2 right around the corner, but a Zack Snyder version of it. Cyborg. Cyborg is an interesting concept, the way that they explain his powers in the movie. So he's a superhuman computer, which he doesn't really know the exact sciences of what he's doing. He can just like will it into existence, which is a pretty freaking cool concept. I really like that. But the way they brought Superman back was just wow. The little fight scene there was unbelievably awesome. Loved it. The violence compared to 2017 Justice League is child's play. This one here, oh, no pun intended, not Chucky. But this one here, man, Steppenwolf, when he lays waste to people, cutting them in half, taking entire armies down with him, you can tell he doesn't skip leg day, because that's what he does. He hops around like a freaking grasshopper, jumping hundreds of feet all over the place. So thank Hulk, and put Steppenwolf with a freaking battle axe that shoots lightning, and you got a freaking hoss. And he does not freaking play. He is literally killing people left and right. Every scene in the movie feels used. Like, it doesn't spare a single waste of film. Like, we already know the movie's 4 hours and 5 minutes, but like I said, even in the beginning, the movie executes dialogue and captures you for that time pretty freaking well. And if you think that the movie is just a copy and paste of the 2017 one, you're dead wrong. This is a well done movie, and I'll have to give it an A+, man, or S tier, whatever you want. This is personally one of my favorite DC movies as of now. I plan on watching it for a second, third, fourth, and fifth time. The action was awesome. Awesome action. The way that Wonder Woman goes into that building and she starts clobbering dudes. By clobbering, she literally is booting people through the wall and their heads are splattering against the freaking pavement and whatnot. Just insane amount of action, and I loved every single second of it. Hopefully I'm not fanboying too hard to the rest of you guys, but I had a really great time watching this movie, and I hope you do too. So other than that, if you have anything you want to say about the movie, make sure you like and subscribe down below, and have a good one.